You, one, two, live.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Angelic Whispers with Reverend Dr. Ron. I'm Reverend Dr. Ron, and I want to welcome you here tonight to our premiere show on the Food Alchemy Network. I want to thank Dr. D for allowing us to be here tonight. It's so awesome. She's awesome. So if you get a chance, you know, give her a call, say hi. So who am I? What am I? What are we doing here tonight? Okay. My company's called Angelic Whispers. I'm located in beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida, and it was 82 degrees out today. Yay! Okay, this is the time of year we get to brag. Otherwise, it's miserable. Okay. So if you'd like to call in, you see the phone numbers there across the bottom there. That's super awesome. You want a free reading? Give me a call. We'll get you hooked up. Also, in a private chat or the comments area, if you have a question, a comment, or you'd like to have a question answered, I'm here to do that. And I want to thank you all for being here. It's so cool. Okay, so cool. So happy you're here. And tonight, I'm going to introduce myself. That's part of the show tonight is for me to introduce myself. What do I do? How do I do it? And what can you really receive from a reading from me? It's very important because you really want to know the person that you're getting a reading from, right? Correct. I mean, we all kind of want to, calling those weird psychic lines and reading a tiny little blurb about a psychic. Yeah, I really trust that. Okay. And that's not to say they're not great people. They are. I've met many of them, and they're wonderful people. But I'm here to introduce myself to you and Angelic Whispers. If you want a free reading, you see the number there on the screen, 727-900-1326. You can call that. That's the phone-in number, chat room, and comment section as well. Okay? So, who am I? Well, in 1993, I had a near-death experience, and I got to meet Archangel Michael and Archangel Azrael. And unfortunately, my life was completely off track, like a giant train wreck. Okay, like an atomic bomb hit a train wreck. Okay, so. I had that near death experience where Michael came to me and said, "You're off your path. And if you don't get on your path, Azrael is here to take you to the other side." So I decided to get back on my path. And my path was about readings and healings. And ever since I had that experience, I've had an amazing connection with the angelic realm. And this connection is super powerful. And then they sent me to different places to learn different things. So I joined the 12th grade mystery school, and I worked with the Ute Indian tribes to learn ancient healing modalities and communications, how to communicate with the other side effectively. And then I started studying Kabbalah under an amazing teacher, Lynn Bartholomew. And he took me up through the tree of life. And then I became a Kabbalah teacher, which I absolutely love to do. I've shared so many amazing experiences with people who have gone up the tree of life and experienced the miracle of spiritual growth. Giving these, I've learned certain techniques that allow me to communicate more effectively with the other side. And this is super important. Okay? I learned techniques through these amazing people and the angelic realm to where I can do readings anywhere in the world. I've done readings for people in China, India, South Africa, Jordan, Canada, Hawaii. It doesn't really matter where they're at because I've been taught how to connect to them through the angelic realm and talk to their angels and give them information that's vital to achieving their goals. If you get a reading from me, it's about goal oriented, thought provoking answers to your questions. Okay? And this is very, very important. I'm going to tell you exactly who I'm talking to and why they're talking to me. Okay? And they give me their names and they tell me exactly who they are, what they're doing in your life, why are they in your life, and how they're helping you to achieve your goals. My birthday in numerology adds up to a 33, which is a master teacher number. So we have all these alignments here that are at your disposal. Now, everybody talks a lot about Archangel Michael, but there's actually 21 archangels. And then there's hundreds of sub-archangels. Well, I call them sub-archangels, so they're not archangels, but they're close. And then we have millions and millions of regular angels that go about the daily work of helping us through our lives. And every single person has a guardian angel. This guardian angel is with you from first breath to last breath. And they're helping you through the life. You have a contract with this angel in order to do this. This angel will never leave your side. They know everything about you. Believe me, mine knows everything about mine. They didn't go, running away. But that is the most important part, is that we get this information and we utilize it in a healthy way for ourselves. I will never give you medical advice. I will never give you emotional advice. I will never give you financial advice. There are people who are licensed to do that. And that's super important, because you want to call some people up and they want to give you financial advice, but they've never done anything in their own life. In regards to my career, I was born, and who I am, I was born and raised in Concord, California, which is in the San Francisco Bay Area. And like I said, I now live in St. Petersburg, Florida. And the journey to St. Petersburg has been an amazing journey. Things have happened, both good and bad, but yet we keep right on going. In 1993, when I had my near-death experience, I joined a 12-step program, and I decided to no longer use any substance in order to quash what the angels were providing me, because I was ready to listen to them now. And my sobriety journey has been the last 28 years. I just celebrated 28 years a month ago. So it's been an incredible 28 years where I lived in the Silicon Valley in California and helped start high-tech companies. I then took that money that I made and started my own medical company. And I've been running that medical company since 1999, where I started it out of the den of my house. I printed up my own brochures and my own flyers and my own business cards and went out and walked every day, 3 to 5 miles a day, handing them out, until one day a client took a chance on me. And I was able to grow that company into a nationwide corporation with offices in Florida and California. Success doesn't come easy, but it does come. And with the help of the angels guiding you in the successful implementation of your life journey is paramount, because they're going to give you a heads up. They're going to tell you, hey, this is what's going on, and we're going to help you get through it. Whether it's a lesson or a blessing, they're going to get you through it. Whether you need to take a step or a leap of faith, I've taken both. Sometimes they were baby steps. Sometimes I fought what they told me to do, and my step turned into a face plant. I'm an Aries. That's what we do. But eventually I come back around to what they want me to do. That's why I'm here tonight. They want me to communicate with you the amazing messages that they have for each and every one of you. They want me to tell you how to achieve those goals and aspirations of your life. They want you to achieve. And I love being the conduit between you and the angels and giving you the messages they want you to hear. So with that, my friends, that's a little background on me and who I am and what we do. And I say we, it's me and the angels. It's a team. This team comes to you and shows you the path to opportunities that when they were presented to me, I said, no way. No way. And guess what? They all materialized if I worked for them. They all materialized if I worked for them. Because I had to do my 50%. But the angels were always there to do their 50%. The universe brings us amazing gifts and guidance in order to achieve those gifts. Are you ready to achieve yours? I want to help you. And I hope that you will reach out and say hi. Reach out and take that chance. It's super important. So now I'm on a commercial break. We've been going at it here for about 15 minutes. So I'm going to turn it over to the producers so they can run a commercial. Oh, there you go.
What's going on? It's doing that thing again.
And welcome back. We're here at the show. I want to thank you for checking it out. Check out Ori. He's an amazing guy. I've met Ori. Super wonderful. He's on Mondays. Coffee with Ori. I'm having a cup of coffee because I was thinking about Ori. And okay, I love Eeyore. Okay. So you gotta have coffee with Ori.
Oh gosh.
It's coffee with Ori, not Eeyore. Okay. I laugh. I have fun. But I was thinking of it when I made the coffee for the show, you know. Everybody, make sure you laugh. It's so healthy and good for you. Mind, body, and spirit. The Food Alchemy Network. That's what you're going to find here. Subscribe, tune in, check it out. It's worth it. Some great shows. Dr. D's awesome. Ori is awesome. And hey, you will love this show. Get to know it. So tonight I wanted to talk about an amazing archangel. This will be our next segment of the show. And as you can see behind me, I have lots of angels. This is my reading room. I'm in my reading room. So, ooh, angels everywhere. They're all over the walls. They're all over the. I have statuettes and everything. I have Archangel Metatron. I have this amazing guardian angel. Hey, I'm going to step off camera just a second. If you ever want to know what my guardian angel looks like, I finally found a statuette that looks like my guardian angel. He just doesn't have two wings. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wings. And this guardian angel is very, the statuette represents, generally when I see my guardian angel, that's what he looks like. Very strong, very tough. And that's super important. Okay. Now, not everybody has this. Everybody has different guardian angels depending on who you are, what your life purpose is, and all that. Because I do a lot of readings and I do a lot of energy work, I require a lot of protection. Okay. Always ask your angels for protection. They'll give it to you. They'll shine the light on you. They will clear any negative attachments. Okay. Over here, I have Archangel Zadkiel. And over here, Archangel Raphael. And you can always look them up. I love this book. If you get a chance, The Complete Encyclopedia of Angels by Susan Gray. You get it on Amazon for like $10. And it's not just about the angels, it's about all saints and everything else that are working with us on a daily basis. Okay? I really recommend it. I also use different types of cards to do readings. They're more of a tool. If you ever get a reading by me and you're in person, you're here in the Tampa Bay area, and you want to come in for a reading, come on in. Fully licensed, insured. I've had background check, criminal background check, because the city of St. Petersburg requires psychics to have it. So I've been fingerprinted and all of that, so we're good. Okay. I enjoy several different types of cards. Now, the thing is, I use the cards as a tool, not a crutch. Okay. That they're a hammer, they're a screwdriver, they're a tool. And the cards that I use are different. Some are done by Doreen Virtue. I have a lot of her cards. Stephen Farmer, his cards. Really cool. I was able to go to Hawaii and work with Doreen Virtue before she retired. And I really enjoyed that. I found that the people I met there were just incredible. And who doesn't want to go to Hawaii, right? Okay. Going to go back there this spring. Going to go to Maui. So always go to Hawaii for the enjoyment, but never live there. Yes, I'm over 50, so I have to wear the reading glasses, okay? And tonight I want to talk about an amazing archangel. And I work with this archangel all the time. And it's not the most easy archangel to work with. And everybody hears about Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel. Okay, but there's an archangel, and there's actually 2 archangels that came from man. Archangel Metatron and Sandalphon. Okay? Archangel Metatron is the archangel of divine destiny. He was Enoch. Work with him all the time, but you know, gotta be a little careful because he was human, so he does know human emotions, and he's kicked my butt several times for various things when I was pretty inexperienced. So if you're inexperienced and you call upon him, you might want to call on one of the others first. Okay, just telling you. A good one to call on is Sandalphon. Now, Archangel Sandalphon is the archangel of answered prayers. He hears your prayers. He takes your messages to Okay. And so that's what we want to do. We have a caller on the line, but I'm not sure
Hello.
how.
I
Hello.
got it.
Thank you.
Okay. So you wanna? Okay. You're unmuted. You can talk. Can you hear?
Hi.
I can hear.
Can you hear?
I can hear.
Me?
Hi,
Okay.
what's your
Good.
name and where are you calling
What
from?
everybody did.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
Can you hear? He's asking where you're calling, your name and where you're calling from, love.
No, I couldn't hear him. Let me see if I can play the video. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Thanks, so. Okay, so I'm Louis, calling from Phoenix.
Oh, wonderful. I love Phoenix. Absolutely. How can I help you tonight?
Uh-oh. Luis, can you hear? He's asking how can he help you? I'm sorry.
So I was just wanting to get confirmation if the things that I've been working on are the right things to be working on.
Okay. So it's very interesting. The first archangel that came to me when I heard your voice was Archangel Ariel. And Archangel Ariel is a very strong, courageous archangel. So what you're working on requires a lot of courage and a lot of strength. And what she is telling me is that you've got two things going on in your life. You're sort of doing a life review at this time, and you're also coming into some of your own spiritual awakening. Okay? Both take a lot of courage to do. Okay? A good way to channel, she's talking about the anxiety that you feel or that you're going through, is to remember to deep breathe and breathe, breathe, breathe. She's super clear about that. And she wants you to breathe deeply because taking the breath of life is to be savored, and part of savoring something is breathing in its essence. So, the life review part that she's talking about is for you to take a complete inventory of what your needs are, what your wants are, so that you can then proceed forward with your goals. If anything needs to be cleared up, cleaned up, or taken out at this time in your life, take it out. And notice she's talking about noticing the reoccurring feelings. You know in your gut what's the right thing to do. And that's part of your spiritual awakening, is to continue to feel that and don't feel anxious around it, but feel the spiritual energy within you. Is there a specific question that you had?
Yes, he wanted to know if he was on his right path.
Right. So the path is about teaching and learning that you're to be continuing on. Okay. Your spiritual sight, your third eye, okay, is opening up. And you're going to see past the illusion and see the teaching and learning for the true lessons that they are. And that has a lot to do with what you're doing. And it takes a lot of courage to do that. It takes a lot of courage to continue to learn, to grow. No matter what area it is, whether it's your own personal life, spiritual life, community life, to teach and learn is the path that Ariel is describing that you're on. Do you want to get more specific about your path?
Yeah.
Okay. What specifically do you want to know about your path?
What was that specifically?
He was actually, what do you want to learn specifically about your path?
Nothing specifically, because my path, right now, it involves a lot of learning from different aspects. So that's just what I wanted to make sure that the things that I'm working on are what I should be doing.
It sounds like, without even asking you, that I gave you the answer you were looking for. So super excited about that. You teaching and learning, and I talked about that earlier, is so important for you. But make sure that you're teaching other people. But remember, other people can teach you things. Just give them an opportunity. Not everybody's very good at teaching. Okay? And review that life of yours. Really get in there and review that life of yours. Take a complete inventory. What do I mean by that? If you've wronged somebody, make it right. And if you can't make it right to them, make it right with the universe. Donate your time. Donate something to a charity. I don't use clothes in my closet, so I'm thinking about the person I may have wronged. I'm not able to make direct amends to them, but I can donate these clothes thinking about them. That's an energetic amends. Okay? Also, people that have wronged you. Okay? It's time to let go. Remember the lesson, because you don't want other people doing to you what these individuals did. But don't stare at your past too much. And don't try not to be so upset with them. They were teaching you a lesson. And all lessons are positive and negative. And just some are worse than others. I would really suggest that you look up your numerology number, life path number, so you can get a clear idea. And if you ever want a reading, I can give you a reading and we can get that figured out. But just take your whole birthday, add up the numbers, and then bring it down. Or you can look up numerology on Google. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in.
Well, thank you.
Have a blessed evening.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll take it easy.
All right. So that's what a reading is like when I do a reading with you. Because see, what I did was I asked my guardian angel to interact with his guardian angel and tell me the information that I needed. What you just saw, I don't know who that caller is. I've never met them other than that particular moment. But the reading was completely accurate. And he said, teaching and learning are the big parts of my life. And I was talking about that before he ever said it. So if you ever want a reading, see my number down below. We're at a hard break here, so I'm going to turn everything back over to Dr. D for a commercial, and we will rejoin you in just a minute. And we're back live. I guess that was my commercial for everybody. You want to reach me, the phone number is right down there below. Schedule that thing. If you go on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Angelic Whispers Inc., You can book a session there. And I want to thank everybody for joining in at the Food Alchemy Network, where Dr. D has her own programming and she's amazing. And I want to promote this network to everybody. Okay. And that is really, really important because the work she is doing, is divinely guided. Support her. Support her. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't. Now, during that reading, I did use the Archangel Oracle cards for that reading, just to let you know what I was using. I did tell the caller, the Archangel that was talking to me and explaining to me, it was Archangel Ariel, an amazing Archangel. One of the female, or comes across with female energy. They're not really male or female, but they come across with different energies. And those energies are super important, because you want to check in with them. You want to do it. So Archangel Metatron, I was getting in that, and then we had the caller call in. So I can get back into that right now. If you invoke Archangel Metatron, you'll see a towering column of fiery red light. As soon as you ask for his help, you feel the connection with the divinity deepen. You may feel a tingling in your hands and feet or a slight tickling sensation at the top of your head. Yeah, he beats me in the top of the head. That's why it's kind of bald up there. A simple statement like, Metatron, please help me, is all that's needed. It really, doesn't require huge rituals and, I got to put a hood robe on and everything and light candles and all that good stuff and burn incense. No, that's not what the angels are about. Okay, the angels are about talking to them, all right, and then listening to them. So you can talk all you want, but eventually at some point you got to listen. Okay, prayer and meditation. Ask for what you want. If you don't ask, they don't know, and because of divine law, the angels cannot intercede unless imminent threat to your life. Okay, that's super important because we have free will, and as long as you want to bang your head against the wall and do things your way, okay, and I'm talking to all the people out there that are Tauruses, okay, smash. Okay. You gotta listen. You gotta hear the message, whether you feel the message or there's a sign. I get a lot of my signs from the angels from birds. So if I see a bird that's out of place, I go Google spiritual meaning of hawk, spiritual meaning of eagle, spiritual meaning of duck. I had a duck the other day. This is why I'm talking. I'm out walking my dog. I have a beautiful beagle. She's adorable. Her name's Miss Emily. I just love her. Okay. And we're walking, and a duck gets out of the pond, walks straight into our path, and stands in front of me and the dog. And spreads its wings and starts quacking. So I had to go home and Google duck. What was the message for today? What's going on? What's the message? It was very interesting. Okay? Remember, Monday's Coffee with Ori. So, Metatron is the tallest and largest angel in heaven. Okay? There's a great movie that really captures his essence, and it's called Dogma. If you ever want to watch a great movie and it's funny, watch Dogma. Okay. And he's he's very, very, very strong. In fact, Michael and Gabriel were trying to expel a couple of demons that got past the gates, but they had a sorcerer's magic to them. And this is something the book talks about. So they were having a hard time expelling them. And Metatron was able to command the sorcerer and its magic to leave. Okay? So if you feel that you're under some sort of psychic attack from another person or entity, you can always call Metatron and ask him to take care of the situation. Okay? That's what he does. He's called the Chancellor of Heaven and the Prince of the Ministering Angels. The meaning of Metatron's name is often debated by scholars, and it actually means one who sits next to God. Source, spirit, great light, great being, God, whatever you wish to call great spirit. His duty is to sustain human beings. His duty is to the Akashic records. His duty is to be able to tell you what path you're going to go on and then go on it. Okay? You can just call him. Hierarchy, Metatron. I need help. And do it. And do it happily. Don't feel like you're not deserving. Every human being that's in this form, male or female, rich, poor, doesn't matter, he's here for us. Period. He's here for us. Okay? And he's been there for me. He's been there to guide me and to kick my butt when I needed it kicked. And he's been there to love me through the hard times. You know, 2 years ago, no, it was 3 years ago, he came to me and he said, I'm bringing somebody special to you. You will know the minute you look into his eyes. And here I've been single for 50 plus years. Okay? And sure enough, I met a wonderful man, looked into his eyes, and 2 years later we got married. Okay? So they will guide you when the time is right to do the things that are appropriate. Okay? I can't tell you how happy I am today to be alive, to have love in my life, to be secure, have an amazing career. And it's all because I listen to the angels. I listen to their loving guidance. And I take my lumps when my self-will takes over. And that's the biggest part. Divine time. And Metatron will teach you this. Divine time. Everything has its time. What is your time? And how are you going to maximize your goals and efforts? At Angelic Whispers, we teach empowerment. We teach you to be okay with taking the baby step or taking the leap of faith. Because no matter what you step or what you do, they're going to be there to catch you and guide you and help you. Because we will guide you. And we will do it happily. Because their goal is that we are successful as humans and that we learn our contract of what we're supposed to be doing down here. I've learned many, many life lessons here on this planet. It has a 33 in numerology. This should be my last lifetime here, if I do things correctly. You know? But we want you to do things correctly as well. We're here to help you. Now, I am updating my website at www.angelicwhispers.com. Should have it done by this weekend. You can still book sessions on the website, but we're filling in the content and the pictures right now because we've updated everything to make sure everybody knows that we're COVID safe here. We do have a mask requirement, but we do run HEPA filters in the office if you're in the Tampa St. Pete area or you're going to be visiting. We get a lot of visitors here. Okay, you want a reading, you want a healing, give us a call. Let us know. Book a session online. Or if you know somebody in the Tampa area and you'd like to have them in person, we do gift certificates as well. We do set charge $75 an hour, which is pretty much right in the middle. And we only do hour sessions. Okay. So that's really cool. I think we're up on a hard break again. So I'm going to turn back over to Dr. D, our producer, and let her run another commercial. We'll be right back. Unless she left the desk. And welcome back. And I want to thank Dr. D for being an awesome producer and setting up the Food Alchemy Network, where we nourish your body, mind, and tonight we're nourishing your spirit. That's right. We're giving you some spiritual buffet here. Good buffet, too. All right. There, have a little coffee. So I want to really promote Ori's show on Mondays. An amazing medium, and no subject is taboo is correct with Ori. Yeah, no subject's taboo. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, he's just a wonderful, wonderful spiritual being, and getting to know Ori is an honor. So please, please support his show, support the Food Alchemy Network, support Dr. D and what she's doing because this is super important. Okay. Now, I also want to talk about a different archangel. It's an archangel that comes across with the feminine energy. And so I want to talk about her just for the remainder of our program. Unless we get a caller. Get a caller in, we'll take a caller, all right? And Archangel Haniel. Archangel Haniel. This particular archangel is really cool. If she is working in your life or she has a message for you, you'll see lots of pinks out of nowhere and roses. Either you'll smell roses or you'll see roses. Okay? I was driving down the street and I felt her tickle me in the back of the shoulder, and then I kind of brushed it off, and then next thing I know, I saw this beautiful bed of roses as I drove by that I'd never noticed before. So I stopped my truck and I'm like, So I stopped, listened to what she had to say, and she gave me some beautiful messages. And she will talk to you about artistic endeavors. Because remember, I'm redesigning my website, so I'm really kind of, this is like something I'm not really good at, but she is. And so she's been working with me, giving me ideas and inspirations in regards to what direction to take this in. And she also will help you heighten your intuition. Okay, so if you want Haniel to help you develop your spiritual gifts, she is one that you do light a candle for. Okay, it could be a white candle, a silver candle, or a pink candle, or just any candle. Okay, that facilitates healing. A green candle also for healing with her, and a deep magenta will help invoke divine grace. Okay, so if you're having a problem with other people or dealing with them, light a magenta candle and ask for her help. And generally ask for her help at night. She usually works by the light of the moon. And you can feel her essence in the wind. If there's a breeze, you can feel her essence. You can hear her whispering to you, that angel whisper. She's not a loud, thunderous archangel. In fact, a lot of people don't even notice her because she's so subtle, but the message that she brings is so powerful, okay, that you want to listen to her. But you have to really, really tune in. You got to calm everything down. That's why, in order to listen to her, I had to pull my truck over, turn off all the music, turn off the truck, and just sit there and listen to what she had to say. Can't have a lot of noise going on. She's that subtle but powerful, that whisper. And that's why I named my company Angelic Whispers. Had a lot to do with her, because she would whisper to me these powerful messages. She didn't have to yell. She didn't have to trumpet. She didn't have to, create a huge fuss. Okay? But what she does is create artistic endeavors that help you solve a lot of your problems and help you solve relationships with other people. And if you don't understand what to do, ask her. There was some people in my life that were very toxic, and for some reason I wouldn't let go of them. And she came to me and she said, walk away. That's all you can do is walk away. And I did. So I listened to her, and then I had all these new people come into my life that were amazing and positive, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. So she only wants the best for you. Okay? Just call out her name to the light of the moon. Archangel Haniel, would you please assist me with this particular situation? Or I'm trying to create something, a business. I'm trying to create art. I'm trying to create a website. Okay. Could you help me with that? She is the glory and the grace of God. the glory and the grace of Great Spirit. Okay? And she will help you spiritually grow and embrace your gifts, no matter what they may be. She will help you embrace them. She radiates inner wisdom and strength, and she will willingly impart this upon anybody who asks. So always make sure you ask, because if you don't ask, remember what I said earlier, if you don't ask, they can't do. Okay? Unless it's life threatening or could possibly break your contract, then they will. So always remember that this book, The Complete Encyclopedia of Angels by Susan Gregg, on Amazon, $10, $12, something like that. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Get it. Okay? Because you can look up all these different archangels and saints and different deities, whether no matter what religion, it covers all religions. And it even tells you what area the archangels come out of. Do they come out of Judaism, Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism? Are they just out on their own? That's what, who originally, the guardian angels is across the board. No matter what, you have a guardian angel. So embrace that guardian angel. If you ever want to talk to that guardian angel and you need somebody to play go-between, feel free to give me a call, 727-900-1326. Okay, we'll set up an hour session. We'll talk, give you their name and everything. Okay, I'll tell you who they're working with, what archangel and why, what is the goal, what is the plan, how do you achieve your life path? Okay, how do you achieve your life? What are the spiritual goals that you have to accomplish in this lifetime here? The angels want to help you, to guide you, and I've been given a special gift in order to help you. And that's super important. Okay? And so what we want to do here on the Food Network is to nourish your body, your mind, and your soul. And that's what we're doing. We have beautiful people on this network who are giving information out to you. Support them, guide them, and love them back. Okay? So with that, I am going to wrap up my show. It was our debut night. So excited. And understand that we will be back with Angelic Whispers in St. Petersburg, Florida. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can hit me up on Facebook at Angelic Whispers Inc., or you can give me a call at the number 727-900-1326. Give me a call, book a session. We'll be happy to help you out. No matter what you need, we take Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, PayPal. I haven't done the Vimos yet. I'm getting there. Okay, but you get the point. And if there's anything that you need, if you need a reading for a friend or a loved one, then please feel free to give me a call or email me. We'll be happy to get them a gift certificate. It's beautiful. We put it in the mail to them, and they can receive it and cash it in at their convenience. So I want to thank Dr. D. I'm going to tell you what, I've known Dr. D for 10 years now, and she's an incredible, incredible woman. And because of her, I have this show tonight. So I want to thank her for being such a beautiful, beautiful person, for putting together the Food Alchemy Network. For this network is going to grow and become a beautiful beacon of light, of love, of peace. So nourish your body, your mind, and your spirit right here on the Food Alchemy Network. I'm Reverend Dr. Ronald Bates. I'm with Angelic Whispers of St. Petersburg, Florida, And I want to thank you for joining us and wish you all good blessings. Good night, everybody.
Okay.
Are we off